We are live. Spencer Lazar, MMA interview zone, joined by the Monsoon.
What
Lorenz
up?
Larkin, live and direct from Cincinnati for you. Talk about this fight against Costa Philippou and your preparation for it.
Man, we had a good camp, just going hard, going hard in the gym and I feel good about this fight. It's a good fight for me. It's gonna be able to show the fans, what I'm capable of doing against, a top 10 guy. So, I'm just excited about the fight, just all around. I feel good. My weight's really down, so it's good.
It seems like the weight has really been something that you've gotten a great role and a great role doing. You've just really got the hang of it. It seems like, and now at 85, right? A few fights there.
Yeah, the first couple of times, it's I made weight, but it was kind of hard, but just adjusting and knowing what my body needs and how my body reacts to different, foods and things like that. So now I'm starting to get the hang of it. I think this my not my last fight, but the fight before was like my best weight cut, and I think I came in this fight a little lower than what I did for my best weight cut. So we'll see how it goes. But
Laying off the
yeah,
Sour
man,
Patch Kids.
I
Who
feel
who
great.
knew Sour Patch Kids would cause your weight to go up? I mean, thought those were
Ah,
healthy.
gummy bears are fat free. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's the sugars that are the problem. That's what they say. The fat free is the big,
Well,
you know, nonsense ever
well,
created. I think.
the sugar that I use is all natural. It's all like natural cane. It's not like artificial sugar. So it's a special one that Whole Foods sells, but it's hard to get. But I have somebody who hooks me up with it.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, Costa's a striker like you, and even going against a guy like Brad, he went in for takedowns, to try to secure rounds that were real close. It seemed like Costa just doesn't seem like the guy who's going to do that. So, is it safe to say that you think he won't do that, and you will get to have your way standing in this fight?
Who's to say? I don't. I always have it in the back of my head that if somebody's down on some rounds, or around, they're gonna do what it takes to win. I don't. I'm not gonna be stupid and think that Costa is just a plain old boxer. That's in the UFC that I'm about to fight. So I'm expecting them to have the greatest ground game ever and the greatest wrestling ever. That's just how I think. If I go in there just thinking he's gonna box me, then I'm gonna end up getting taken down because I'm just thinking that he's one dimensional, which he's not. I'm pretty sure he works on all the things just like I work on. So I'll be a fool to think that he's just gonna stand there with me, or he'll be a fool to think that I'm just gonna stand there with him if I don't see the opportunity.
Nice. So, I mean, takedowns might be something we could see from you here, but it seems like the most important thing might be early on in the first round when his power is heavy to kind of use your movement. It seems like your speed and movement in general is a big asset in this fight.
Yeah, use my speed just like every fight. Fill him out. Put the pressure on him, and you know, and and apply, the techniques that we've been working on in my camp. My coaches put together, some good techniques to use against him, and this is, the prime opportunity for me to execute it.
All right, has it been frustrating for you, the role you've had here in the UFC? You've kind of had some bad luck. Coming in, you came in on a huge hot streak, of course, off beating Robbie Lawler and whatnot, and then it's been a little bit of a tough run. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it has, but it just made me work a little harder, and even though with my losses, even though I did lose, I did learn a lot of things, and I am still improving. So, it'd be different if I was just kind of plateauing, what I mean, and just losing and being the same guy. But every camp, I feel like I'm getting better. I'm getting more comfortable. So I'm still growing and I'm still learning. So I'm happy with myself. I'm really happy with this camp, and where it's gone. So I feel good, even though I have had two losses in the UFC, but I just take it with a grain of salt, and eventually once when I get back on the winning streak, I get to see the people that beat me and kind of have some vengeance.
Is it more or less frustrating to know that you were this close and could easily be 3-0? Does that make you try to build on that, or is that almost be like, damn, like I was so close to getting those wins?
Yeah, with the Brad fight, I felt like I didn't pull the trigger, and that that was all on me, and I kind of waited way too long. It's not like I came out of the fight beat up and bloody, so that was all me. I felt like I won the Carmont fight, but that's the past, and so now it's just to the point where I'm just gonna take the fight in my own hands. There's no more waiting, and I'm still gonna fight smart, but I feel like my game has got a little bit more aggressive.
Talk about the team that you got there and the support system out at Millennia. Of course, I know Big Romy right there in the back.
Oh yeah, he's over there. This Mr. Paleo / Brownie / Cupcakes. But no, I got him.
Out, though.
What?
He's still tapping people out though.
Oh yeah, I can't tap him out yet. But yeah, I got Romy. He's done wonders with me. I got Batiste. We have Marcelo. I got a lot of good guys to train with. I got Sean Strickland. I got Daryl. I got Romy. I got Georgie. I got Saeed. Bravo Joe. The list goes on. I got a lot of tough guys to train with, and and a lot of good guys at jiu-jitsu, a lot of good guys at striking. So the gym is coming along, man. It's really producing most of the top talent of SoCal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and it's a cool addition you guys had with Strickland there, who got his first win out there in Dallas. He's been a good addition, right, for you as a sparring partner.
Yeah, man. He brings it, and I'm learning off of him, and vice versa, and I want to see him, succeed in UFC. You know what I mean? And us both rise together. All three of us, me, him, and Daryl. In this organization. So, I'm pumped.
Yeah, talk about Daryl. It's he had a rough one in his first outing, a really tough fight on short notice, and now a big fight for him in the flyweight division. This card.
Yeah, man. It's this is his fight. And he's ready to bring it too. He's ready to get back in the in the top 10 spot, or in the bottom, the bottom 10, and get back to that title. He took that fight on a short notice. And that's Daryl though. We at Millennium, we just like to fight. So, we're just ready. He's ready to get in there. He's looking good too. His weight's down too, so we're both kind of just chilling.
Nice. Got a question from Marcos Bonilla here. He says, if you consider changing your name to the Butterfly.
That's because I called him the Butterfly, because he was an amateur, and I was like, dude, this is your last fight, dude. You're like a silkworm. You're about to be coming to like a little moth.
Nice.
He's about to go pro.
Do we convince him to stay one more for your show? Speaking of which, you are having a show. Talk about that in June 14th out there in it's going to be in Rancho, right?
Oh yeah. Here, hold on. Let me put on my promoter face. So yeah, IE Fight Night's going down June 14th in Ontario. It's going to be a great show. It's going to have all the top amateurs, in the SoCal area. It's a great thing happening for the IE, and I'm glad to bring these fights to you guys.
What was your reason for wanting to throw a show?
You know what? I fought. I fought amateur. I fought pro. So it's one of those things where I feel like coming from a fighter, I know what fighters want. You know what I mean? And sometimes promoters don't know how to treat fighters. You know what I mean? In the local circuits. So I feel like I want to treat the amateurs like pros, and show them how they should be treated. And put on a good show, and some cool for the fans. Was that?
I say you just started pro. You didn't have amateur fights, did you?
Yeah, I had 10 amateur fights.
Oh, you had 10.
Yep, yep. I had I moved to Kentucky for a year and fought. They had sanctioned fights out there before
Kentucky.
they had Camel out in California.
I didn't even know that. You have
Yeah,
family out there? Why Kentucky?
that was the only place that was sanctioned that I knew of.
Oh,
They had like their camo out there. It's been out there for years, so went out there for one straight year and then knocked out 10 fights in a year and moved back, turned pro.
wow. That's incredible. I didn't even know that. So, how long ago did you know that this was your career? I mean, it must have been a long time ago that you said, I'm going to be an MMA fighter.
Yeah, man, I just kind of dropped everything and went balls in. I kind of just went, full bore and really gave it a shot. And, and if it didn't work out, then it didn't work out. But I would know, at the end of the day, if, that I gave it my all. And, it just kept going good. And now look at me.
Here we are.
Now
We
I
got
own my own laptop. Exactly. I own my own laptop.
big time, baby. Doing media workouts tomorrow,
Exactly.
all this different stuff. I mean, you are growing on these cards in terms of your placement. So, talk about that. And, of course, we got the bell on the side. You can give a little
Oh, yeah.
your home.
Well, my uncle's really rich, and he knows Dana pretty good. So, I'm keeping my spot in in Zuffa. The money's good. But yeah, you see the bell? I got it the right side, right? Hold on. I can't find. Oh, here it is, right here. There we go.
Home.
That's that Adrian
You
Bronner.
gotta keep it in your hand all the time. You can't be placing it down, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Here, go ahead. Hit me.
The tease.
There we go.
Are you gonna have to get this thing touched up by Saturday? Because you did it a little early this go around.
Nah, man, it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not gonna.
Don't let the camera fool you. This is that that 4.5 megapixel is not that good. You can't see how clean it is.
Did you get it done yesterday back home before you left?
Yeah, right before I left.
Nice. Well, man, I mean, anything else you want to say? Shout outs, anything you want to talk about?
Ah, man. Shout out to what MMA interviews, all the IE Riverside, Super MMA Shop, D7, Eye on Me, Affliction, Venom, Paradigm MMA, and IE Fight Nights. If you're out in SoCal area, please come down. It's gonna be at Ontario High School. If you want any information, look up IE Fight Night on Facebook, or look me up on Facebook and ask me any questions. I can get you the tickets or give you any information you need. And oh yeah, we got Daryl too right here. Daryl Montague, he's fighting Saturday too.
We're gonna get Daryl on in a minute for sure here. Give me a few predictions for before we go. Who's gonna win the welterweight main event this weekend? I guess start it off. It's a good fight.
I'll say this: if it goes past the second round, Brown. And if it's before the second, I'm going with Silva.
How many tweets you getting over there, bro? You're blowing up on me.
It is, man.
You know who it is? It's Marcos. He keeps texting you. Jeez.
Is it?
Can't give that guy your phone number. He just.
It probably is. Let me check.
It is.
Yeah,
No,
it probably is.
oh
Yeah, it is. Send me
terrible.
like 9 texts right now.
All right, cool. So you got how about Dillashaw and Henan Barrow coming up next month in Vegas?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with Henan.
How do you
I have
see
to go with Barrow.
How?
Barrow's a beast, man.
All right, give me a little more on this one. Hendo and Cormier. How's that one gonna play out?
Oh man. Well, I don't know, because TRT is banned now, so probably Cormier. I'll give Hendo the puncher's chance, but I'm gonna go Cormier.
What do you think about the TRT ban? I mean, you're a guy who fought, King Mo, who tested for high levels, and that fight went to a no contest. I mean, I know you were a little bit frustrated with that. What are your thoughts? Is it a rejoiceful moment?
Oh man, TRT is it's great that it's banned. This is coming from somebody that I barely use post workout. You know what I mean? So I hate TRT. It's something where a doctor can boost you all the way up and have you like King Kong, all training camp, and then trickle you down and have you able to pass. It's cheating.
Yeah. Well,
And I was a victim of cheating.
I mean,
You know
what
what
do
I
you
mean?
think? Huh?
My counselor says that I'm the victim. That's what they always tell me.
You're the victim of these cheaters. Do you
Yes.
think? Do you think that uh, pe- there was something came out that Jake and Robbie got tested randomly when they were out in Baltimore? So do steps like that help you feel better about combating PEDs in the sport?
No, man, that's great. I love the concept of like Olympic testing. You know what I mean? I would love for them to come down to my gym one day and just be, well, I wouldn't love it because I hate giving blood because I'm scared of needles, but I'll give a pee test any day.
Yeah, I mean blood is going to the next level, but could that be the future? Who's to tell? But cool.
Yeah.
Couple more predictions. Tyron Woodley, another Strikeforce guy like yourself, taking on Rory McDonald. Who's going to win that one?
Tyrone Woodley. Oh, I'm going with Tyrone Woodley. I'm always going with Strikeforce guys when it comes to UFC. And Tyron Woodley, dude, he's made like a one complete 180, dude. He was like, I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of like a boring wrestler in Strikeforce. And now, dude, he's like becoming one of my favorite fighters to watch.
Yeah, it's a big change for sure. He really started to
Mhm.
trust his hard work he's put in the stand-up.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of Strikeforce guys, your division especially, you've got Jacare, Luke doing really well now. Tim Kennedy comes in and beats your boy Biz Bing. Told you so, by
Hmm.
the way.
No comment. No, man, it's good to see that. I'm glad to see all the Strikeforce guys doing good. I feel like we all have a mutual thing, and we all fought in the same organization and went through all the crazy stuff, towards the end. So yeah, I'm glad to see anybody from Strikeforce doing good, especially all the guys in my division.
Would you rather fight those division that you really just would like to match up against?
Um, I mean, to me, it doesn't matter. I'd probably, prefer, going against a guy that was only in the UFC. You know what I mean? Just to see all of us, up in the top spots. But if if the opportunity came, yeah, I would fight them.
Yeah, especially they are the guys in the top spots now.
Yeah,
Those three are in, I guess, in the top five. But now Kennedy probably jumped up into the top five as well.
yeah. So they're doing pretty good.
A fight with Machida might be kind of interesting for you.
He's a what?
I said a fight with Machida might be something that'd be kind of interesting with your style.
Yeah. I just gotta get back into Taekwondo and we'll be good.
Right on, man. So give us a prediction. How's it going to go down Saturday night?
Oh, with my hand raised, and then shooting over to the nearest Del Taco or Taco Bell if they have one out here.
All right, I'll have some Zowers, the best candy. I'll have a pack ready for you upon your return.
I prefer the tub of red vines, the
Really?
bulk, the big one.
It's all about bulk after a fight. All right, brother. Good luck now, and we're gonna start a new one with Daryl, the Mongoose Montague. Stand by.
All right, cool, man.